Good morning, guys. Good morning. It's a beautiful day. Friday, last of the week for trading. I hope you guys all had an amazing week. So S&P is holding above the levels right now. Is holding up just at all-time highs. So let's see if we can stay above 425 today, because I think staying above 425 is very important. And if we do take a 426, 427, and then close below 425, then that will signal a little downside towards next week. So be careful. So today, if it holds up, we want it to hold all its gains. We don't want it to rip for the first 2 3 hours and then towards the end of the day give up gains. That's not something we want, right? If it goes up, if it goes up and then gives up gains, that's not something that we want. We want it to hold the gains, or maybe even better, dip and then rip. That would signal more upside next week. Okay, so S&P on a longer time frame, I'm fully bullish on it, but obviously on the shorter time frame, for 1 2 weeks, we can definitely go sideways, up, down. So 425 is a key level, hold today, and then on Monday as well, hold 425. Okay, anything below 425, we can see 422 once again. Okay, so S&P looks great, and then we have the triple Qs, which are doing fine. We're holding their all-time highs. Yesterday, absolute rip. We had a big move, just up down, a $3 point move, and today what we're looking for is on triple Qs, 350 will be the key level, right? If it can hold above 350, I don't want this going up to 351, 52, and then coming back towards 347. Do not want this. So 350 is a must hold, and then obviously 347 is support as of now. Okay, so 350 and 347 overall, a nice bullish uptrend that we have into the coming weeks, I believe. And then this stock right here, Baba. Now we all caught this, right? We notified you guys beforehand, before it was going to take off, gave you guys the levels, and it's been an absolute ripper. We added some leaps, 2023 leaps. We added some June 2022 calls, and then we played spreads, which we took profits from, and now we're holding a lot of spreads into next week, which were, they had a potential of 500%. Why did I take those spreads? Because when I looked at this chart, I saw, a big move is coming in on Baba. It might make a 10-point move in the next 2 weeks, and because of the low IV, given all these low moves, small moves for the past few weeks, a month, I got them at a very good price. So I got my spreads for 40 cents or 42 cents. Some of you guys got in for 36 cents, and they hit a high of 70 cents yesterday. Today, I think they will be trading above $1, right? $1.20, $1.30 maybe. So that's already almost 200%, right? I may still hold them because the potential on those is 500%. And in the market, I caught that move now. And going into next week, I think 225 is highly likely. It might even get there today. Like, don't be surprised if Baba gets 225 today, if it gets real legs, okay? Because it broke out of the 6-month descending trend line. So Baba, I'm keeping an eye on. I have a lot of positions in this, and I'm just gonna sit and watch this go up every day and manage accordingly. My first target, obviously, for scale out will be 240 maybe. I'll see how it behaves at 240, because once it takes a 240, 270 is coming. All right, above 240, 270 is coming. So Baba, we absolutely nailed it. And then wish. Many of you guys wish that you caught this squeeze from 7 to 15 a few weeks back. But then yesterday, I think LB caught his name again, and it's holding relatively well. My target on this, if it can just stay above $14 for the next 3 to 4 days. So if it can stay above 14 for the next 3 to 4 days, we can definitely get all the way up to 16 at least, right here, at least up to here, right? And maybe today, if volume comes in, this can get there in 1 day also. It can even hit 20 today, I don't know. But I don't play to catch those $6 squeezes because they're rare. When they happen, if you catch them, you catch them. But I like being realistic because it makes you manage your risk, your size, right? You don't go all in this sense. So on realistic levels, if this was to trade as a normal stock, right, my first level is 1540 and then 1660-ish and then 20. But who knows if it holds above here, because it can just simply move in 1 day also. Okay, but know the downside levels, there are 1350 and all the way down to 1230. Okay. So wish, if you're in, manage your profits. The chart looks great. I do think we get 1550 at least, and then after 1550, let's see how it reacts. And space, man, it's funny because T told me to load up leaves as many as I can right here. I didn't do it, right? But then from 14, it's already at $40, and today another gap over $8, 48. The only number that matters on space, the only one number, in my opinion, according to my experience, is 48. If it can hold 48 all day today, we can likely see continuation next week because now they can charge customers, right? They can have paying customers on board, and I mean take them to space, which is huge. So for me, what I want to see in long term is how many customers they get, right? What's the revenue, earnings, how they will be. So that's what I'm looking for, and how many seats people are booking, right? I think that's it's gonna behave similar to Tesla when the Tesla was selling the new cars. We were all waiting for delivery numbers, production numbers, and those were moving Tesla a lot. So on space, maybe in the coming months, these are the opportunities we'll get on the bookings. How many bookings are they doing, right? Or did they exceed the bookings, or are they below the bookings, right? So this is something in the making for me, which I'm gonna trade in the future because it's setting up beautifully. So let's see. But for now, 48 is the only number that matters. If it can hold above 48 today, and a likely scenario today, those of you that like playing lottos, here's what might happen. So at the open at 48, it might dip towards 46, 45. It might give up gains, okay? I'm not saying it will, it might. And then on a possible reversal, if it takes out 48 again, then the next level on this is 53, 56 today itself, in my opinion. So keep an eye on this. Let's see how it does. Maybe it takes off right at the open, but if it dips to 46, 45, and it makes a reversal, takes out 48, the next level right here, it's around here, which is 53, 55, and it can do this today, okay, in one day. Yep. So keep an eye on space. Those of you that caught it, congrats, big player. And Nike, similar situation, is opening at all-time highs. Their earnings were very impressive. They broke all their records, revenues, and their outlook is just fire. It's amazing for the coming year. And the stock's up huge pre-market, right? It's up almost, I think, 17 bucks. And on this, the only thing that I want to see, so Nike is similar to Adobe. Usually when a stock opens on earnings on the all-time highs, it sometimes gives up gains and recovers. So does Nike do the same? So keep an eye on Nike if you're trying to scalp this or play this today for the lotto, or even add maybe in the coming weeks. If we can hold above 150 all day today, right? The first dip, I'm pretty sure it dips to 150. Not at 150, I think it dips towards 170 or 147. In my opinion, I might be wrong. At 147, you can play this move towards 150 back. So if Nike dips to 147 and you want to scalp it, from 147, there are good chances that it hits 150 again. It's a $3 move, and you can take advantage of options. So keep an eye on Nike if you're trading it today. Long term, beautiful stock. I wish I had in my IRA. I don't. One stock I always wanted. But let's see. Let us set up, and we will definitely catch this in the coming weeks. And then, so guys, keep an eye on banks also, right? We have many ticker: GS, JPM, Bank of America, Morgan Stanley. Keep an eye on these banks. They might end up moving today or maybe next week. So far, I did the Goldman Sachs levels here, and if we can hold about 370 today, and I don't know what move it will make. I just want to see how the market is going to react to the stress test news, if it matters at all. The first level is 372. Above a 372 hold, I might buy long on Goldman Sachs, right? Because if I zoom out of this chart, it's a beautiful little uptrend that we have, okay? A very nice uptrend that we have. So above 372, I'm looking for Goldman Sachs. I think it can get back to 380, above 372. So keep an eye on this name. If you catch it, congrats. There's many names that we call out. Sometimes I don't enter because I already have positions. I'm managing my current positions, but then you guys have the opportunity, if you don't have any positions, that we go over, where you can make some ads. Alright, so admins don't always have to add on what they call, because I mean, I don't have $1 billion sitting in my bank. I only have so much that I can only play so much. And me personally, I like to manage my account, so I play very less positions. But when I play, I'm very picky with my trades. I just go nicely into them, okay, and I manage those. Chart that I'll quickly make comments on is Amazon. It's not loading. But Amazon, guys, I think up to 3,400 it's okay. Even if it doesn't go up or down, 3,400, 3,500 is the level right now. It's magnet, right? So as long as we hold above this zone, we are fine. Right? Today maybe Amazon comes down and makes a reversal, and the next week we have a nice little uptrend. So let's see how it behaves. Below 3,400, I will be worried, yes, because then I will lose on my options. I mean, time decay at least, right? Even though I have time. But 3,500 is acting very tough. Obviously, it's resistance. But once through, it's gone to 3,800. So let's see if it happens this week or next week. And with that, guys, we'll end it back in the chat. And manage your risk, manage your positions. If you're up for the week, don't waste money on lotto trades. Just save your gains, protect your gains. If you made $2,000 in gains, yes, $100, $200 you want to play for lottos, it makes sense, but nothing more. Save your gains, protect your gains. You don't make $2,000 and put $500 in lotto. That's dumb. That's stupid. That's 25% of your gains. Don't do it. Many of you guys make good gains, and you end up giving half away in some dumb trades. Please don't do it. Save your gains, protect your gains. See you guys back in the chat.